Alright everybody, welcome back to the Malfa project. Well, not to the Malfa project, to another facial expression. I I kind of can't do it today because of well, I had just had another bleeding nose, and I said to myself today, if I had another bleeding nose, I won't do it. So yeah, it has been a while since I have been working on another facial expression. As you can see, I already have like 1, 2, 3, 4 facial expressions, and now I went actually for this one right here. And the thing was that, I had like multiple things that I had to deal with. This was the original design back in when I had like, the facial expression of self-confidence. So I had already this kind of idea of what I wanted to make with it. And now you can already see that most of it is already done properly. I just fixed a bit. Um, I just fixed one bit here, and that was actually the face itself. As you can here see, it is very stoic, and right here it's more, the eyes are a little bit bigger, and the face is more smooth out. So therefore, it looks nicer. Let's put it that way. It looks nicer, and the eyes are more positioned right. So I put it into a way. And if you look at, for instance, the older versions of it, you can see that I use this sketch right here, the eye positioning of it. And then if we go even further back, you can see that, yeah, it went a little bit very bad. Yeah, it went from pretty much horrible looking to the decent looking face. And I must say myself, I actually already like how it all went. So yeah, I used this as a part where I needed to go for it. I kept the facial expression itself, but I fixed the positioning of the eyes a little bit better and the face a little bit more. So yeah, no further ado, let's get started on this and let's finish this up because I do need to do that. So as you can see here, I have a lot of things open, which is true. Like we have this right here, that's the stoic face, the confident smile, and then I went for a little bit more of a troubling, not so confident face. That is the idea of it. Well, at least that's the idea of what I'm gonna be going with. So yeah, so how much do I want? I think I will go for 12, 14. Yeah, 14 is good. So yeah, what I'm gonna be doing here is we're gonna be getting the colors up, and then once we have the colors up, we can then go forward with it. So I want to first just do the base colors, and then once that is done, I will then start with the different colors that I need in this drawing itself. The main problem is today I had a bleeding nose, and I had one even just an hour ago again. And I really hate that when that happens because it actually drains a lot of energy out of you. Because, blood loss is a thing. Ugh. Now, luckily, it's almost dried blood, so therefore, it's not that problematic, but still, it's annoying as hell. It's as annoying as hell, indeed. So yeah, tomorrow I will get the Morphok up and running, and that's a thing that I will do. And I'm very happy upon what I do now, so alright, decal, and then that should fix it right properly. There you go. Boom. Alright. So, yeah. I really like how well I did it. Like, I only had to do 3 times the try. So, I had like 1 hour of working on getting the face better done and then getting the face in the right position. Then I had to fix the eyes of it, then I had to fix the eyes itself, which were also a problem. I had to fix those. I think I will do these ones actually on a different layer, just because it actually gives me more customization in the eyebrows itself, in the coloring of it. So yeah, I will do that. So yeah, it's a lot of things that I had to be. Oh, why do I do this? Stupid me. There is no hair there. It's a habit. It's definitely a habit. So yeah, I'm very happy upon what I have achieved. Like, in an hour I fixed the drawing of the issue of, the positioning of the eyes, positioning of the face, getting the face done again. And then I went into get the eye proportion a little bit more bigger, and getting the face itself, the whole skull a little bit more fixed in, so it looks more better. Before that, it was a little bit more stoic. Now it's more smooth, like how do you say that? It feels more natural. Let's put it that way. It feels more natural now, the face, and I really like the hair now, how it ended up. There we go. So now if we then add the eyes into it, it should be working just as I expect it to work. But yeah, it is a lot of work. It's a lot of things to take in, figuring out like, the eyes need to be this way, or the positioning of the eyes need to be that way. And it took me like, 2 hours to finalize the sketch, and then it took me an hour to do the line art again. Redoing the line art again. And now we're at the point where we can just color it in, and then it will be done quite quick, because that's how things work. But yeah, you can see how easy it is if you just follow all the parts that you need to do. Just get the sketch on the eyes done, get the sketch on the hair done, and then follow it up forward. But there is always room for improvement, honestly. But I like this. I really like this. I really like the style of it. And I can't wait for the rest to come around. Let's see. There you go. Boom, baby. Alright. So yeah. It has been a long day, actually. I actually had I had to do my daily walk. I had to achieve some things that I had to make sure that I achieved some things that I need to make sure that I do correctly. And I can't wait for this to be finished, because that means that I then have a whole week of doing absolutely nothing, which is great. It saves me a lot of things, because Friday I will be going away from my PC for until Monday, because of I did some bad planning. When you're trying to do something like renting a hotel room, because you need to go to an event later on that day, and then that you don't have all the time, or you have all the time, but it takes so long. So what happened is actually that I actually booked for an event. So I booked an hotel so that I won't be needing to go home every single day for 3 days long with the train, which saves a lot of money. The main problem is, though, because of how I did it, and because of the corona, since the event is cancelled again, I wasted $200 on the bloody damn, on a bloody damn hotel room. So now I have a 200 bucks shorter, and I have 3 days of going to a hotel with nothing to do. Sounds maybe boring, I know, but I guess, you know, I would be able to do it properly, you know. I would be able to get everything done even if I have to. Or even I will get everything done by, you know, just looking at it or like, oh wait, I can just get this done by come on, get this up. The game doesn't like this. Oh well, this program doesn't like me just pushing way too much stuff on the face. So I'm gonna get the colors, and then once we have the colors, we can then, you know, do everything else. So the idea is here that we're just getting all the colors, and then, you know, getting everything done here. But yeah, I really like what I did. I really like what I did, but booking a room without going somewhere is a bit of a hassle. But because I already sold because I already bought a room, or well, hired a room or rent a room, I cannot go back. So yeah, I'm stuck with that. And now I'm figuring out, like, what can I do then instead? And I already have some plans. I already have some ideas what I'm gonna do, even though, you know, it's just a five-star hotel. So whoop de daisy do. And you're wondering, like, why did you not book something less expensive? And I'm like, well, you know, I'm lazy. I don't mind just spending more bucks to just get a good room, and then, you know, relaxing in the evening after going to a convention every single day. So yeah, I did that. We want this one instead now. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, it's gonna be great, and I'm gonna love it probably. So now that we've done that one, we can now go push forward to the next one, which is the necklace. I'm gonna pick up the necklace, push this back again, and then we can just add the necklace into there as well. It's quite easy, but it's important that we do this. And as you can see, once we have all the basic colors in, it will be just very cakewalky because, well, you know, we just need to do some little bits of work on the shading, and then it's almost done. Doesn't require much. And the background, you know, the background we can still, you know, I know exactly what the background is, and we can just pick it up from the other one. And shape it in such a way that it works. Alright. This, and now I have everything I want with the necklace part, except the blue stone, which we can, you know, put below it. No, above it. So now we can get the blue stone. So we're gonna do that. Grab the blue stone. We have the blue stone, and then, so yeah, all of this. Boop. And then we can just add that in there. And you can see that that actually works quite well. All right. Now I can also go for, you know, this, which means, but I don't think that is the way to do it. I think that this is better. Then we need to go for the eyes, which is this kind of white. So we're gonna go for the eyes on that kind of white. And how do we do that? We're gonna go that way. And we're gonna add the eyes in there as well. This, by the way, is below the hair, because that way we know exactly how to work with it. And then, let's see, this one. There you go. Alright. And then we can now get the browns in there as well. Oh. Don't forget I also put this on the other one. There you go. Brown. And now we're gonna put that brown in there as well. There you go. Ah. There we go. Alright. And now we can. So what I'm gonna be doing here is just, adding that color in there. Just fixing it up a bit. And it already looks so much more better. I must admit it, it's a hard thing to do. It's a very hard thing to do. Normally, doing this perfectly is a challenge. But getting better and better every single time I do it, it's quite an achievement, Getting better at it, knowing how to draw it, knowing where to go for it. It's an achievement that I really like. Also, we need to get this one, then this one. Fix this bit here. Yeah, alright. Alright, now we can fix this bit that we have left. Fixing the neck a bit, because we don't want to have overlapping lines, or at least, we don't want to have that. Alright, good. Now we've done that, we can now go for the eyes. We do need the eyes though, so we're gonna do that now. The eyes are supposed to be bluish or greenish, and then add bluish, add light green into it. I totally constantly forget that it's already on this layer because I copied it in there. I copied the layer in there. It's actually quite a nice tool to use anyway. And then we also need to get the brown tool in there. And only one thing is remaining after that. And then we can start with the coloring and the bases, which is nice. What I like about this a lot is that how quickly and easy the responses is on these things. Normally I have trouble with all of this. Normally I have a lot of trouble with it. Being able to do this properly, being able to do this the way I like to do it. Alright, now we have done that. Now we only need one more thing, and that is going to be this one, and that's going to be on this one instead. Alright, we're going to go for pure black, and then the only things that we're going to leave white is the parts that are not on the parts that are not in the hair. So this way we have like a lovely little thing right there, and a lovely little thing right there. Now we need to find the eyebrows that we created. Because we cannot have, this little bit right now. Yeah. Alright. Lovely. And now we can get this one also. This is the hardest part, by the way. The eyebrows. All right. Good. Now we have done that. Now we can go for the what was it again? Oh yeah, we need to do the one more thing here. That is on this one. Grab the golden color and then fix that in the parts that need to have a golden color, which is right over here. It is sometimes a bit hard to do this. And I must admit, my drawings might not be perfect, but hey, at least, I'm learning how to do it perfectly. And at least I'm learning how to draw people. Because holy hell, I'm terrible at it. Learning is like a very thing that, normally doesn't exist. Alright, good. Now we need one more thing. And that is that thing exactly. So we need to grab that color right there. We need to grab this color right there, that stupid color that is everybody is talking about, the one that always happens. This one right there. And why do we need this one? Because if we don't use this, it actually causes a lot of issues later on. So what we're gonna do is just, getting the hair a little bit folded. And we know how, all of this is coming to a place, so there is no need for any worries there. And then we're gonna go here. We're gonna go over here. And right over here we need some. And the more we do this, the better. Well, the better we do this, the better it gets for our later stuff that we want to do. Of course, we do need to add some things here and there, to get this up and running properly, because, well, it's not always the same idea set, it's not always the same thing that you want to create, but we already have a general idea of what we want to create, which is good, because otherwise we might have a little bit of trouble. But the good news is that we can now add the bits in there, here and there, that we want to create. So we're going to do that by getting the soft eraser there, and we're going to remove it to 28%. As you can see, we have here little bits, nooks and crannies. So what we're going to do is lowering it a bit down to create a soft effect on the hair. This soft effect will make it look a little bit less invasive once we add the other colors in there. Of course, we cannot know now exactly how well the soft effect is going to be ending up, but I want to actually go for 400. Yeah, it's good enough now. We might not even know now if it will work properly, but what we do know now is that we are able to do it, and that is all that counts. Alright, so now we have that, and now we actually want this to be blended in. So we're going to do that as well. This will cause more fading to happen, but it will give us more a general effect on the on the effect that we have right now, which is good. We don't want this to be too evasive for the eye. And now we can start with the coloration of the face itself. So what we want is, first we want to have a dark color. So we want to have a dark color, and then we want to have a light color. So first dark, and then light, and then after that we can continue. We need to save though, because this thing is actually a little bit issue. It has some issues sometimes. So we're gonna press the beautiful button right there, and we're gonna switch it over to 27. And we're gonna add some shading to this. And you can already see that this actually works pretty well. How did I do it here? I did it the right way. Alright, cool. So we do want this, and then we want this one to be a little bit more decisive. We want this one to be decisive, this one to be decisive. And then we want this to be a little more decisive, and then this one to be more decisive as well. And then we want this one right over here, and that would fix that. So now we have that, and we now want, what do we want now? Well, we want to have the lighter color, and this will give us the main idea of how to do this. So we do have this now. We have one color. Now we're gonna have the second color. Now we have the third color in there, and that will fix most of the issues that we have right now. Of course, this won't work properly because, you know, it's still a thing. Here and there, it's not always the same. There you go. And we can see that, you know, this is still a bit too basic, so we want to light it up a bit. We can do that. We can add some more lights to this drawing, making it more channels looking, or well, at least, you know, a little bit more lighted. Of course, this might cause a little bit of issue here and there, but it does give more feeling towards the drawing. Then we're gonna now go for the big old brushy brush, the blend. This will give us more of a general idea of what and how we're gonna face this mess. And the more we do this, the better. And once we have the mess under control, once we have all of this stuff being drawn in, and I noticed that I missed some lighting there, that is gonna be stinging us later on. Oh boy. Alright. Well, we're gonna do that now. There you go. Put some there, put some there, and then, you know, put the blend tool in there so that we can add that into our sector. Alright. That is lovely. So now we added the lights to it, but it is a little bit too dark. No, it's the lighting on this thing is a little bit too evasive. So we should definitely add this into a. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna change this to just amount a little bit more grayish. Then I'm gonna pick up a big brush and drive it all around. This will grant it again the same idea what we had before. But now we're gonna change something up. We're gonna lower the density of this thing until it is almost not visible, like so. And then we're gonna add the eraser on it as well. And now we're gonna remove some lines here and there that are not necessary or are too redundant for this to exist. Because now what we do actually is just, giving more of an idea of a general idea of what we want. And a general idea is always better than nothing. There you go. Now what we can do as well now is actually add the blend tool in there as well to further our goals a bit. This will give us more of a leverage later on. Take out. And then this would be working, right? Yeah. Now I'm double checking here if I didn't make any mistakes. I did, but therefore, this is why we have the eraser tool here with us today. And now we're gonna add some stuff right there. We're gonna add that in because I see that we have not drawn between the lines a bit. And we're gonna remove this bit right here. Alright. Cool. Alright. Now we have done it. We have created the thing that we want. Created the thing I wanted. This one right here. Yes. Good. Alright. Now we have done the first thing of this. So we have this one right here. We have done that one. And now we're gonna add some more. Looks like we have not done everything here correctly. No matter. We will fix this. Alright. Now we have done that. And we have now fixed the bits that we need to do. Fix the bits that are here. Yes. Alright, good. Now, as you probably noticed, there are some bits, nooks and crannies that need to be removed, or nooks and crannies that have, issues right here and there. But don't worry. We will fix them as fast as possible because it's important. So now we're gonna fix the coloring on the face a bit. So that's what we're gonna now do. As you probably can see, we have this darker color right here, which is needed for the this right here. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it on the original move here. We're gonna put alpha on it, and we're gonna just color it a bit. We know that this is a bit too light for the color of the skin itself. So we're just gonna do that, color it a bit, move the necklace around, move that thing around, get this bit up and running, get this a bit up and running, and then, shade a bit there, shade a bit there. And you can see that, this is all there to be. So now we're gonna add this to it, some right over here, maybe. And then some over here as well. Alright. And then right here needs to be... There you go. Alright. So, now we have done that. We can now add the blend tool to this to fix the rest of it. Because, you know, we don't need everything here. Oh, well, nope, we forgot something. There you go. We got that one. Now we can use the blur tool to fix a lot of stuff down here which needs to be done. This will give, you know, meena a little bit of a natural look towards it, which is good. You know, we do want to have a natural look. There you go. All right. Now we have done that. We have done that. And now we only need to do one more. Now we need to only do two more things. This one right here, this one right there, and this one right here. So that's 3. Let's first start with this. What we need for this is some lighter color yellow, I believe, and then just, you know, add that in there as well. And we're just gonna be going like here. Gonna add that in like so. And then we're gonna use a blend tool to fix the position right here. Because that is the color, right? Yeah, that's the color. I was right about that. Aha, I knew it. Alright, and... Alright, now we need to do the yellow part. Let's do first... Right. Alright, so let's do first in the blue part then. We're gonna pick up the color blue right there. We have the blue color. No, we didn't. Pick up the blue color. Then go a little bit more upwards. And then that should work. Alright, and then we can just, you know, do the business, the casual business. So we have the crystal, we can just now add the square effect on it, or the triangle effect on it, which then, you know, gives us the topaz move on the crystal, which gives a nice little look to it. Don't be too shaggy about it. And it's always great to see that happening. Adding a bit right now. And we're almost 40 minutes in. Ah, see, I can do this. I can do this. It's not that big of a deal, really. Alright. Colors. Well, what do we need here? Well, we need a darker color. We just need this one right here, and then, you know, fix the bit up to have the darker color. There you go. And also we need a lighter color. And then we just need to blur it up a bit. No, that's not blurring it up. That's just straight up striving over it. Alright, good. We have now 2 things left, and now we only need 1 more thing. That one. I need to get this bit right here removed. There you go. Alright, good. Now we have this. So what do we need with this? Well, we just need it to be a little bit more darker. So we pick up this color, get a bit darker. Grab the tool right there. Now I'm gonna be taking a look at this. All right, it's only on the side. How nice. That solves a lot of problems. So we just need to put it on the side, and we just need to create the shape that we want. All right. Then we need to grab the bit of the brush. Not too big, but not too small. 30 is a good way. There you go. Now that part is done. Do I want this to be fixed a bit? I do. All right. Now we just need this one to be fixed, and then then we have the whole party done and set up. All right. This one right here. We need to grab the color. Well, we need to grab the coloring, and then we need to grab the color that we wanted, and then we're gonna go for a little bit darker, like so. Oh, that's a little bit too much. Then we need to get some lighter color in there as well. And we also need to grab this, make it small, because I've realized we have some parts left behind. Alright, good. Now we're gonna grab the merge tool, and then that should be it. Ooh, hold on. We need this, and then we need to grab that light tool right there. Yeah. All right. Jeez, Louise. Ouch. All right. Now we need to do one more thing, and that is blue. We need to add the blue. We need to add the Topaz Blue towards the color right there. This one right here, this color. And we need that on the. We need that on the parts that we need. So we need to have it on the hairstyle points, the frosting toppings. Of course, this is sometimes a bit of a hard thing to do because it's frosting. Sometimes get a little bit hassled with a lot of things, like for instance the bits on the outside, and those bits are hard to do. Trust me. So we need the toppings, and then we need to add that into our bits. So toppings right there, topping right there. Don't you worry, we got this. It's just a little bit of a topping. No need to worry there. No need to worry here at all. We just have some toppings, and those toppings will be eventually, put to good use. And then once that is done, we can get the light and dark shading into the hair, which then causes more, which then gives the topping even shading as well. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to do, all of this, but I'm sure we can handle it. I'm sure of it. we're just gonna add this into there as well. So we have this, we have that, and we need to have the topping right here, topping right there. Alright, and topping right there. Alright, good. Now we need to get the merge tool, blend tool in there and fix the toppings so that it will go smoothly. Well, now the main problem is that we need to detect those smoothiness once we're done. So we're gonna need to get a a place where we can see like, oh well, this is a frosting or this is not a frosting, because that's important. But you can already see how, you know, frosting works. You know, you need to. We're gonna go for a soft removal brush first in the hair parts, and then out of the hair parts, we're gonna go for the hard eraser because of you know, all this side activity that is showing up now. Like right over here, there is some activity that I don't want. I don't want this to be a little bit too much. This is good enough, and then we just, you know, casually do it again, and then, you know, the frost stopping will work properly. Alright. So this is 1. This is 2. This is 3. So I can then, you know, remove a bit of the frost stopping, remove it a bit, and then, you know, rearrange the rest of it. Alright, good. Good. And now we can go to hard erasing, right? No. Here, there's still some bits that I need to remove. There you go. Alright, now we can go for the hard eraser. And now we also need some good old-fashioned different backgrounds. So not white. White, we cannot see anything on white. We need something like what is horrible to look at when you're looking at blue. What doesn't work with blue? Probably brown, right? Let's see if brown works. Let's see if brown would work against this topping. So we have a different topping right here, and we're gonna say like, well, we have brown, and that's not visible yet. All right, we're gonna go for this brown. Is that visible? Not really. Is this visible? Oh hell yes, this is visible. All right, let's see if we can go for white. And it will be orange. Nah. And what if we go for pink? Maybe that will work better? Nope. Then we're gonna go for green? No, we're gonna go for yellow then. Yellow sticks out like a thumbnail in the sky. Right? Yes, yellow. Yellow it will be, because then we can detect all the stuff that we need. So we're gonna make a background that makes everything appear on our side here. And we can now see a lot. We can see that, you know, all the drinks. Oh my god, we have another bot. We have a bot once again. It's Pietro Andriane with Vum Dune. No, Pedro. No. We are not welcome you to the place. Get reported, and you're gonna get banned for spam and unwanted commercial content. Yes. I love it when there are bots. They always are great. You know, when you're playing video games, no bots. If you're just going for a live stream about, you know, something of your daily life, like drawing or doing something else, you get bots. You get bots. You know, free bots for everyone, I guess. But yeah, bots are a thing. Bots are a thing now. They're a thing. Yeah, they're the thing. So we now have this bad boy over here, and we're gonna go for, you know, erasing all of it. We're gonna erase all of these nasty little corners that we don't need. And we need to do this very precisely because of the how all of this works, because otherwise people are gonna get really mad about us. We want these frost clippings to look cool, you know? Most people would say like, oh my god, frost dippings? That is so not nice. That is like the worst thing you could go for. That's so 1980. That's so 2006 or something like that. And I'm like, well, you know, that is true, but it looks pretty though. It looks very pretty. And I really like it on people that have like a bitch face. And Mina is a bitch. So therefore, you know, it's a good thing. Well, she's a wisecracking bitch, but she's a bitch. She's a bitchy face. She has a bitchy face, and therefore, you know, it should be working. She's that person that you see in endurance school that kicked your ass. If you look at her like funny, it's like, oh my god, you looked at me? How dare you? But yeah, she's a nice, self-confident woman that gets shit done. All right, this actually looks pretty good. Really, I'm honest with myself today. That's always good. Right over here. And I need to fix some coloring right there. Alright, there are still some coloring left that I didn't do. And this is why it's important to have all of your stuff. Because not every time, you get the opportunity to just do your job properly. If you look at this, you would say like, well, what is this? And I'm like, well, this is Mina. And then people would ask like, but if this is Mina, then how did this happen? How did you come to the conclusion that this is Mina? And I'm like, well, I had already concept on it, and then I went for the concept, and then I went with it and went through it. But the concept of seeing Mina now and seeing Mina before. Oh boy, Mina before had no face. It was more potato than not anything else. And now she has a face. She has a good, lovely chin. She looks nice, smooth as silk. Frost dippings on her hair, which she already had before. And I really like how this is going now. Seeing how all of this works in one conception, or one contraption is a good thing, Seeing all of this to happen. Whew. Wouldn't want it another way. What I really like about this anyway is that, I can do so much with this just by already looking at this. So, now that we have done that, we can now enter the stage of, where's white? No, these are the eyes. No, these are not the eyes. These are the eyes. No, yes. I need you to be over here and draw again on that side. Now this is on the eyebrows then, right? Yeah. Alright, well. No, yes, there you go. Want you to be here. There you go. Then I can get the eyebrows, and then we need to fix the eyebrows a bit because, they are lacking lighting and shading a bit. So we're going to do that. We're going to give it a little bit more lighting. Like so. First, I'm going to go for shading. And then I'm going to go for lighting. So I'm going to go for a little bit more lighter color. And then we can go for the thing that will make things more looking like. There you go. Alright, that looks lovely. We need to fix this bit right here. That doesn't not be there. And then we can then move on to our next goal. Our next goal is going to be very interesting and very hard to do sometimes. But, alright, we have all of this. We have all of this. And we're going to put a new layer down. Now we're gonna grab this one back and we're gonna put it on 75 exactly. 76, 75, 73, 75. There you go. And now we're gonna do something very hard. First things first, we're gonna go for black, and then we're gonna add some size differences. So we're gonna go for this one because it's easier, and we're gonna gather all the strength we have to create a shading. It will give shade. It will give shape to the hair. As you can see, it already gives a lot of shape to it, but also it gives a more nice feeling to it. So we want this feeling to be there, and we want this hair to be more, and more, more shaded. That is exactly the idea of this, and with this it will work. All right, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna try to do this the best way possible, because that's important. So we can also do this, and then we can go for right here, right there, right over there, right over there, some over there, some over there. We can add this a bit, we can add that a bit. And now we have this one, and now we can also add some more shading to the neck if we want to. And some more shading right over here, because this is actually a point where we need to look at and then say like, yeah, that is a shading that we want. Yeah, we can also do this and go for this one right here, and then we can now get the lighter points in there as well, which we need. Oh boy, that's not how I wanted it. Alright, then we're gonna do it the easy way. And then go over here, go over here, go over here. We want this one right here. We want here. We want some light over here. And now we're gonna go for a blend tool. All right. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard one to do. But this will give ourselves some more lighting to the hair itself. Because if you can see now, if you can see it right here, I also used it a bit, but it's a little bit less intense than right with the other one. But I'll get it done properly. So we're gonna remove some bits of it here and there. There we go. Much more better. go for this. This one is actually hard to look at. That's the main problem with this one. So we can just go over here. This bit right here. Yep. We can go over here, doing this again, and then, you know, add more. There you go. And there we go, and now we can add that to it. There you go. There you go. All right. This is always the hardest part, honestly. You know, doing this is actually very hard. The main problem is that always, you know, removing everything that is not there. All right. That one is good. That one is good. This one is bad. That one is good. And then we can also even lower down the amount of sensitivity on this. If we really want to, we can actually lower it down a bit. There you go, that's much more better. So it is highlighted, but it is not highlighted that much, so therefore, you know, it's not obnoxious to the viewer. What I do want to need to do is actually fixing this bit right there, and this bit right there, yes. Alright, good. And now we can continue with this one. Alright. Oh, nope. There you go. There is some places here still. Oh my god. Alright, is there any place else? No, there isn't. Good, 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 good. How much time do we have? We're now in the 1 hour mark. Alright, so there's only 2 things left to do, so therefore, you know, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. So we have this one. That's the lighting. We should definitely put it into the part right there. Yes. Alright, now we're gonna need a background. Of course we need a background, but first, saving is very important here. So we want to have a background. Well, we want to have the background of Meena itself, the original one we had before, which is this one right here. We can go for, and we can even add it in there, probably. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna open the Meena profile picture, and we're gonna go for the inspired. No, we're gonna go for the normal, the more normal smirk face, because you know that's a good one. So we're gonna load that one up, and we're gonna steal this bit. We're gonna steal this bit. So we're gonna group this. We're gonna grab shenanigans 1 and shenanigans 2. And then we're gonna copy this layer right here. We're gonna copy. And then we're gonna remove this one. No. And we're gonna add this into our paste. So now we have this. All right, now we have this, and we don't need it. Now we have actually something to work with, which is nice, you know, which is nice. So we can go for here, and we're gonna add some more. We're gonna add some more of this bit right here, because well, one problem is that we don't have. There you go. We can add this into that. And now we need to also add this one right here. So I'm going to add that into there as well. We're going to go for 100%. Therefore, you know, increasing the size a bit and getting that in there as well. And then, you know, this is now looking far more better than before. Now, what is this going to be? Well, this is a smirk face. Of course, it's going to be a smirk. It's going to be a problematical face. I'm going to be going for a nervous color. Let's go for that. Nervous color. When somebody is nervous, nervous system. No. Nervous system. Purple. All right, purple. Purple is gonna be. Ooh, very spooky. So we need an overlapping color here, and then that is it. We're gonna go for purple because you know purple is a thing that apparently is a nervous color. Ooh, yes, it's a very doubtful color to use. So we're gonna go for that, and we're gonna do it. Well, hold on. Can I select big boy here? Can I do this? Please say that you can select that. No, you can't. All right, well, fine. We're gonna select it like this then. Yeah, like that. All right. Now we're gonna select this, and we're gonna now, you know, put a purple color down there. It's gonna make things more nervously. Ooh, yes, nervous. It's gonna make things more nervous. But this is more pink, so therefore, you know, we should definitely get some more purple, like, looking in there. So we're gonna go for that, and now we're gonna add some more purple color to it. Alright, that's a definitely more purple color. I like it. Alright, and then we're gonna add it into a blender. So we're gonna blend it out. We're gonna smear it all over the place because you know it's a purple color. It's a purple color that needs to be blended in. No. Alright, fine. Then we're gonna do it like this. Shoosh, 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 shoosh. Swoosh, 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 swoosh. There you go. It's a very nervous color. It's a color that is definitely not useful. No. There you go. And no, we want this color to be there every time. Yes, there you go. Now we only need to remove some bits here and there, some nook and crannies, you know. Yep. So we need to do that. Zooming in a bit. We need to remove the nervous bits here and there that are, you know, a problem. Sometimes it's a bit hard to do this, but you know, we will find a way to do this properly. So we're gonna go for this, we're gonna go for that, we're gonna go for this. There you go. Now we have done that. We can now add some more erasing to we can now go for some more blending tools, and now we're gonna just casually, you know, stroke it around. Yeah. Stroke it around, making sure that, you know, you get all the bits and nooks and crannies there. This will give, you know, the nervous color a bit of a push. Also, it will create less problems later on. Now we're gonna use... Oh. Now we're gonna use the soft eraser? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna use a soft eraser here, and then, oh, hard eraser, soft eraser, and we're gonna go for this bit right here, like that. It's a really hard thing to do, honestly. There you go. Now we have done that. Now we need to just erase this bit, erase that bit, and then we need to strike this around until we have the right amount of merge. All right. This is good enough, and then we're gonna deselect. Now we have one more thing to do, and that is fixing the lines here a bit. Ooh, that's a little bit too low. This is good enough. Because as you can see, there are some bits, nooks and crannies that are not implemented correctly. Therefore, you know, we should definitely erase those things. One of those effects are always the... This one actually has the most, I believe. Yep, it does. I don't mind it though, but yes, it's important we are doing it the right way. Because if we don't do this, then, you know, it's all ugly looking. Alright, now we have done that. We can now add the layer style to it, shadow drop on it, and then that should work. We're gonna go, of course, for a little bit less of a shadow drop. So it is gonna be a shadow drop, but it's not gonna be there fully. Right there. That's a good shadow drop. I like it. And now we need to get to right over here with the purple. No. It's the shading of the hand. No, it's not. It's this one, right? Yeah. Oh no, it's actually the background itself. Interesting. So we should definitely blend that in. We should definitely blend that. Alright, Wait, hold on. No? Is it this one? Oh, it is. Interesting. It is that one. Huh. Interesting to see that I can pick it out now better because of the shading drop causes it to be revealed. That's not a bad move. Honestly, I'm not a very good person with it, but you know, I'll take my chances with all the things that I see. So therefore, it should be fine. All right. Now we have done that. We can now get this thing up and running, and now we are adding the. Now we're gonna add the sign to it, and then it should be done. So, there you go. And we should definitely not put it into, we should definitely put it into black because, well, I like to have the sign into black. And we want that to be like that. All right. Wait, hold on. Is it the same sign? No, it's not. Well, I can do that. It's not a problem, but I do like to have my own sign being, again, always the same, but sometimes I am like a little bit lazier with it. There you go. That's the same sign. Yep, that's the same sign. All right. We're gonna save it. And now we're gonna upload it to a PNG file, and then we can see the end result of it. So, wait, hold on. This is not the right one. We should definitely save this one. No. Oh god, no. No, 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 no. Ay, 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 ay. Oh boy. Oh boy. I didn't save it properly. I didn't save it, didn't I? I didn't save it. Oh, screw me over. Sideways. Screw me over sideways. Alright, hold on. Up. Come on. Please. Retreat on the same side, please. I beg of you. Oh, no. Please tell me. Oh, there it is. Oh, jeez. Jeez. No. Jeez. Ooh. Ooh. I'll leave it there. And now I have saved it. I will save it again. I want to know where it is. It's in me. Alright, well, congratulations. It's not supposed to be here. But apparently I saved it here. So, I'm not going to be saving it here. I'm going to be saving it at the Story of Awesomeness because, holy hell, I am not going to have that heart attack again. Jeez Louise, this is scary. Alright. There you go. I saved it. Now we're gonna erase this bad boy. And we're gonna do it again. So we're gonna save and we're gonna now make this better. So no. Yeah. There you go. Alright, save it again. And now we're gonna save it as a PNG file. Now we're gonna save it as a PNG file. And then we know that we have the PNG file. Therefore, it's not going to be a problem. And now we're going to save it. Force the transparency. Yes. Ah, wait. Tommy. Well, we're going to be waiting for this. We're going to remove this one because we don't need it. Then we're going to also remove a lot of stuff. We don't need this one. We're going to remove this. And we're going to remove this. So we're going to remove this layer. We're going to remove that layer. That layer, 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 and that layer, and that layer. Therefore, we have now a far better layer. We're gonna save it again. Wait. I'm gonna save it as critter file. It's gonna be the critter file for meena having a problem. There you go. We're gonna save it, and now we're gonna export it. Now we're gonna export it. Now we're gonna export it. Now we're gonna export it as a PNG file, and we're gonna save it like this. All right. Yes. All right. Good. 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 All right. All right. So, we did it. We successfully did it. We successfully drew the drawing and we improved upon it. Well, we successfully drew another emotion. It only took us, what, ba boopity boop. It took us like 1.5 an hour because of shenanigans. Anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed for today. And thanks all for watching. And I hope I'll see you all next time. Until then, I want to wish you all a lovely day. And bye!